Hi everyone, it's Thomas here from the Manifestation Coaches. Today's video is about challenging yourself. What can you do today that would really challenge you as a person? Maybe challenging a belief or challenging a way that you've done something or are doing something, or even challenging a fear that you might have. For instance, a fear that I've had was to make videos for YouTube or for Instagram, or to put them up on social media like I'm doing right now. How I wanted to get over that, or how I decided to get over that, was to make a video every day for 30 days, non-stop. Even if I wasn't in the mood for it, even if I wasn't in the headspace to get up and put myself out there, I would just still do it. I would keep on doing it. The thing that stopped me from doing it is how I would be perceived by people, you know? How I would be putting myself out there and making myself kind of vulnerable to criticisms, or who would be watching it and what they might be thinking and stuff. But mostly that has been in my own mind, you know. The one great thing about making a video every day for 30 days is that your confidence grows. You know, once you keep on practicing something, it gets easier and the fear just kind of fizzles away. And I feel great doing videos now. I actually feel really good. And it's something that I'm so happy that I've overcome, because it was the thoughts of it in the first place, how I do it, how I would come across when making videos, that stopped me from doing it in the first place. And it took me about a good, I'd say, month or 2 months from when I made the plan to do it to actually start doing it. And it did get a lot easier when I made that decision to challenge myself and to do it daily. Another one was I had a fear of spiders since childhood. It was like a family thing. So I grew up in a family of sisters, and my sisters would freak out over every time they seen a spider. And it was their fear that kind of led on to me on what are they afraid of, you know. And I kind of developed that myself, this irrational fear of spiders. And last year, before the whole COVID thing began, I decided that I would go and hold a tarantula in a pet store. Well, no ordinary pet store, is one that deals with snakes and tarantulas and stuff like that, and lizards. You know, I don't know what they're called, but the guy inside was really cool and he explained it really well, and he was a professional, and it was cool dealing with an expert that knew what they were doing, who also had a fear previously and decided to, you know, get a spider as a pet in order to get over that fear. And that's really cool. Like, you know, what causes you to have these fears in the first place? You know, what can you do to get over that is to face it, and then to keep on facing it, to face it as much as possible. Then you realize actually the power it might have had over you isn't as strong as you might have thought. It's something that you can practice getting over. And for me, you know, part of my own growth and part of the growth of my clients comes from challenges and the releasing of resistance to those challenges as they come up. How I would like to approach it with you guys is to say, what are your top 5 fears? And they can be anything. They can be absolutely anything. You know, it's only when we write them down that we kind of get an idea tangible idea of what they are. And to start with the one has the least power over us at the beginning, or something that is still a challenge, but might not be as big as the number one, and then build our way up to it. You know, when we overcome the big challenges, or even just the small ones, the sense of pride, the sense of empowerment to move beyond it is something that money cannot buy. You cannot buy these things. That sense is amazing. To do it, to face it, to go beyond it, and to end up, if you can overcome your number one fear, you become fearless. And the best way to do it is to approach these things and practice facing them as much as possible. Face them and keep on facing them and keep on challenging your thoughts, your beliefs, your fears, and many other things around that. So, what can you do to challenge yourself today? Can you write down your top 5 fears? Can you look at number 5? The one with the holes with maybe the least power for you. And can you face that today? What does that mean to you? You know, what goes on in your mind before that, before the build-up of it? How do you think you would feel afterwards when you overcome it? And do you think it would have the same power as it did before you challenge yourself to do it? So, I am Thomas. I am one half of the Manifestation Coaches. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. We are also on the manifestationcoaches.com, where you will find some awesome courses that we run, namely the Millionaire Mindset, 21 days that may change your life. The changing of your life part is up to you. The course itself is an excellent course for mindset transformation, and it can really change your life if you put in the work. We also run the Passionate Business Academy, which is for soulpreneurs or heart-based entrepreneurs that want to improve their business and their knowledge of business going forward. We also have a community on Facebook called The Passionate Soul. You will find us there. You will find most of our videos and content there. It's a community for other coaches or heart-based people that want to improve themselves. So join us on that on Facebook. Otherwise, if someone needs to hear this today, someone you know, go ahead and share it. You know, it might help someone out there. If it helped you, leave us a like or a comment. And otherwise, have an awesome day. Really challenge yourself. What can you do to bring the power back to you? Take care.